Welcome to the Whisky School, the Whisky Advent calendar. We've been counting down. We're down to day 23, or to those who are counting to Christmas, 2 days till Christmas. It's not long to go. So we're left with the 2 last bottles, then we hit Christmas Eve. I am excited. We have this beautiful whiskey. Some of you will be wondering why I'm, so fancy dressed coming up to Christmas. It's nice to dress up, but also I had to, just take my hat off to this one that we're going to taste tonight. We have Balvenie on the table, and it's the kind of drink that makes you feel, sophisticated. Feels like he puts you in a wonderful environment, puts you in a great place where you just feel like you're sitting out in the loch in your Araron deck chair, drinking your Balvenie with a little fire going off, in your estate. It's beautiful. Always top class whiskies. They have that lovely rich honey, smooth. It's it's a kind of base, and they have been going on for years. They're one of the old boys. They have 1893. They started distilling a long time ago, and they've just kept producing this quality dram, really. And for the 23rd, it's a perfect one leading up to Christmas. May even have to go and get a little Balvenie to add to the Christmas Day collection, I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. You've got their master malt man. He is David Stewart, MBE. The guy's got an MBE from the Queen, so you gotta kind of dress up for that sort of. But yeah, you gotta dress up. You gotta respect what this guy does with his whiskey. The guy that introduced finishing whiskey, in different barrels. Mind blown. He came up with this back in the early ages, for a long 60s, 70s. He's been really fine tuning this, and he's got this one, Balvenie, 14-year-old rum cask finish. And for me, it's one of my favorites. I'm gonna be biased here. I do like it. It's tasty. When I first tried it, I was on my way back from a wedding down in the Lowlands, and I got dropped off at the front of the pub, the Bonaccord, this great little whiskey bar in Glasgow. And I used to live at the back of it, and it's got 2 entrances, so I was like, drop me off here, I'll go through past the bar, I'll try not have a drink. And then Heather behind the bar, she's like, you gotta try this Balvenie we just got in. And yeah, I was there for another 3 drinks after, so it kept me in the pub, and I'm sure it will keep all of you pretty happy. I'm bigging it up. Some of you might think it's terrible, but it's a lovely sweet one. Christmas coming up, the rum, we're all gonna have rum balls and stuff thrown in there with our dessert, so it's going to marry up really well with some of your desserts as well. This is, for me, is definitely a good pairing of the sweeter stuff. So yeah, let's have a look at it. Get it in the glass, and I've got the Glencairn there. Give it, the proper traditional glass. It deserves it. And we've got lovely golden colour in that, beautiful golden colour actually. And you get a little spice. Now I gotta say, my nose isn't doing so well. I've been down, laid down for the last few days with what we know as the man flu. The man flu caught me, so that's had me laying down for a few days. So my nose is just starting to be able to smell things actually, which is nice. But yeah, you get those lovely sweet honey smells coming through, like really nice rich honey. Like good raw honey. That's what local. Yeah, beautiful, smooth on the nose, light vanillas. Yeah. And now, Slangevar. onto the palate. And it hits you with, you know, a lot of wave of some light citrus notes there. That sweet honey coming in the background again. You know, it really is rich on those fruits coming through. You know, lovely for summer fruit, I would say. A little bit strawberry, a little tartness maybe is what you're getting there, you know. From that, and you've got those rum barrels, those darker fruits get kind of slight influence on there. You know, it's a finish. It's not matured in this barrel. It's taken, you know, the Balvenie way up until 14 years old, and then they're finishing it, you know, in that last period in that barrel. You know, it's just short time, months in there, and that gives it just a slight influence, you know, just a little hint of what they're trying to, you know, enhance in the flavour profile that they already have from Balvenie. Balvenie's got a core flavour, you know, those honeycombs and beautiful kind of light barley, malted barleys, and yeah, it's a beautiful whiskey, great whiskey to try. I am recommending this one for Christmas Day. You know, if you've got your father out there who maybe likes a whiskey, bottles there, but the price range for Balvenie, and it is, you know, it is a good whiskey. You won't go wrong with any of their bottles really. They've got a range from 10 to 30 plus vintage bottles, so you know you've got a full range, full price range. But you know, you're going to start in the introduction, you know, those 12-year-olds maybe about the $70 mark, and then climbs up. This, I'm pretty sure I picked this up from a local store. It was around, I don't think I got change out 100. I think that's what I could say. So you know, it's a good, well worth spending though. You know, when you know that you like those honey flavours, that's going to be your core. You're going to get those lovely oak flavours coming through. You know, it's a drier one, but smooth, so smooth, and it's got those lovely, beautiful sweet fruits that come over the top. So yeah, I would say slash to that. It's been a great one for me, and we will see you tomorrow, Christmas Eve. We have one for Christmas Eve. We'll even have Christmas Day, but we're on Christmas Eve. The tree has moved to the left. Looking forward to it. Enjoy your 23rd, Christmas Eve's Eve, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you. Good night.